Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I tried to keep it down on the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. It's not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. So, listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. I do not like when people who are sensitive, who don't like asking questions, watch my videos. So if I said something that's out of line or out of character, it's best for you to ask a question. Alright? Just ask a question. Don't get in your emotions. I don't like EDBs, emotional douchebags. Okay? Alright? So we're doing response videos about this beta simp right here. Okay? As I told you before, a lot of thug-looking individuals are beta alpha simps. And as I said before in my past, they can never be alphas because you're talking to the real alpha right here. A bona fide motherfucking therapist and adult-wise. Please check my description box below. Let's begin with the videotape. Let's go on. And we already talked about him in the past, but we're going to keep talking about him because he likes to talk about me. We have a roast fest going on back and forth in the background, as you should already know and shit. I'm not looking for popularity like he is, though. I already told you he got a little following, and I don't really care too much about the following. I'm only interested in a few elite who understand me because I'm older than he is, and obviously I'm a generational X. He taught me that. He actually taught me, but I'm just going to say I'm old school because I ain't going to say he all taught me anything because he only taught me one thing. I'm always learning, all right? So don't think I'm a know-it-all, but I may sound like a know-it-all, but I'm not, okay? All right, let's get on with the videotape. Let's begin.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You're now tuned into the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread Show. And I'm your host, Mr. Goodbread.
He's still doing this shit. He's still doing Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread when he knows he's just the ultimate fucking simp, okay? He's still living with his cougar girl. His woman, his old cougar, his old goat, okay? All right, let's continue. That's enough roasting. Let's continue on.
Guys, so today we got a real episode. A lot of guys is asking me, like,
don't follow the rat, y'all guys.
I understand what you're saying.
It's a lot of cheese.
I can't find no 29% women. I know you say there's a 29% female and there's a 71% female, but I think you're wrong, man. I think all these girls is wrong. I'ma just not mess with black women. I don't like black women. Okay. I'm gonna go mess with the Asians. I'm gonna go mess with. So today, guys, calm down. We gonna figure out what's going on. I'm gonna put you guys on to why, where, and why you're just not finding the 29% females.
Go ahead.
Check out the intro and we come
I
back.
don't want to see your corny ass intro. Come on.
Guys,
right.
It's you. You know what I mean? It's you.
Hold on.
We're not going to... Alright, guys, so we back and let's get straight into it, guys. It's plain and simple. The same way I tell the 71% women, it's you. Guys, it's you. You know what I mean? It's you. We're not going to make no excuses, guys. Okay. So let's get the he. Let's get that out of here.
Yeah. It's most likely going to be yourself. So if you're meeting any type of female, it's you. So it depends on what you're trying to pick, okay, out there from all of the trash bins out there. So let's hear a little bit more what he has to say, because I ain't hear nothing. Everything is going to be you, no matter what you do. You always blame yourself. That's number one. True. Let's go.
It's definitely you, guys.
Okay, come on.
You know what I mean? Good women, guys. They kind of blah. They kind of plain. You know what I mean? And they're kind of family orientated. You know what I mean? So they're always going to be around family, the older generation.
Let me tell you something. When he says some stuff, I'm teaching him this stuff on the side because we argue back and forth and I give him a little information. I do roast fest on him. He do roast fest on me. I don't really care, okay? But I told him that. I said that women are overall plain. They don't have a personality. But eventually he's going to evolve and understand this. Like 99% of women out there, I've said 99. That's a high motherfucking number. Don't have a personality like a guy. All right? So let's continue on the video and see what else he has to say, okay?
In their family. You know what I mean, guys? It's like good women is, you know what I mean? They want attention, but they don't care to have the most attention. You know what I mean? And the attention they want good attention. You know what I mean? So they with the good attention. So if you,
yeah, they want simp attention. All right? See, this is where he goes wrong. I keep telling them, take away your emotions. Fuck their feelings. This is how alphas think, okay? It's okay to make a woman smile. It's okay to be a little tiny bit of romantic. But then you have to understand one thing. Women are narcissistic by nature. They do not know how to compliment or to reciprocate the same stuff that you're giving to them. Most men are going to be doing the simping thing. They do a lot of simping. They don't ask if she's a virgin. They don't ask if she's in polygyny. Lots of guys are still in that beta mode, okay? In the past, I used to talk like the thugs and shit was the motherfucking alphas. But I had changed that because there's only 3 different types of males out there. Betas, beta alphas, and alphas. And I had to fix that in the past when I was in Martha's Knowledge. The one. I remember I would watch my old videos. And I said, I made a mistake. But I did say kings act like this and alphas act like this. But overall, if you want to be an alpha, you're a true king. Okay? You got to take the emotion off the table now. If you want to be alpha, you got to take the emotion off the table. It's okay to be a little nice to your hoe. Because I know a lot of you guys used to talk to a lot of hoes. These girls are not fucking virgins. So, let's continue on. If you want to find a good woman, you're going to have to travel outside the country. And you're also going to have to keep them in their country, in their element. This is the only way to keep the Jezebel spirit to entering that female. Alright? Now, this buster right here says the Jezebel spirit is into a man. I said, no, that's not possible. Because the Jezebel spirit is a female entity. Okay, a materialistic entity, a female who thinks she's equal to a man, a woman who's narcissistic but only thinks of her own goals and her own necessary needs. Men don't think like this. They don't think materialistically. They don't even think like they're equal to a woman, okay? And basically, they're just more empathetic, okay? So women do not fit. Women are most likely a Jezebel. And I keep telling this fool right here, stop using Jezebel as for what men can be. Men cannot be Jezebel spirits. But if you want to talk about incubus spirit, now an incubus spirit is most like a guy who acts narcissistic. That's different. A fuckboy. A beta alpha fuckboy. But I talk to him about this all the time. So he's evolving. He's learning a little bit about me. He's changing. He says he always agrees with me. He always agrees with me. But he wants to make up his own little terminologies and go about it. Let's continue on what else he has to say. Come on.
a guy that gravitate and draw to bad attention, freak attention, then you're not gonna be gravitating towards a 29% female. See why I got.
Listen, nobody's going to get a good woman, okay? 90% of them are corrupted, even in foreign countries, because I have videos proving this point. He doesn't have any videos. I try to tell guys, no matter what female you deal with, if you're not thinking of assets, you're wasting your time. Your standards must be so high to the point that where some other guys like him, the ultra beta alpha cuck right here, will say it's impossible. He says that to me. Oh, no man can do that. I said, then you're not an alpha. Even Kevin Samuels is not a motherfucking alpha, dog. I have experience in my past. Check out my credentials. But what is his credentials? He have none. He's just a wannabe looking like thug, like a thug, like rat, okay? You can talk about me. Go ahead and talk about me. I don't mind. All right. Okay, let's continue on what he has to say. If you got standards, you got alpha shit with you. Virginity, polygyny, respect, identity. All right? Okay.
This is why I say it's you. You guys gotta understand.
Everything is gonna be you.
Right now, nowadays, guys, for my young guys that's watching,
you.
A lot of guys don't
He's
feel
young.
like you don't rush yourself. Don't feel like you're the only one. That's
you got to come to a counselor.
Sex.
If you want to pull chicks like me, because I told you before, I've been in Ethiopia pulling chicks. I don't use vaginas. You come to me. You don't come to Kevin Samuels. You're not going to learn anything from him. You're not going to learn anything from this guy at all. You got to pay for those services. Everything you need to pay for. Now, I put some free information, bits and pieces on the internet. But please, I'm regurgitating back and forth. You got to talk to a person. You got to be counseled. You have to have a moral. You got the moral checks, okay? You have to understand. See, I get women all the time in my inbox. I ain't got to worry about that. He doesn't, because he's under a cougar. He's under the cougar chain. Even though I got kids, I take care of my kids and shit. But I got things I got to do and shit on the side. I told you already. But if you want to go to him and you think he has the advice, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm only looking for the elite, okay? And I got my information all written down in my description box. Let's continue on with the videotape. I might not even finish this fucking video because it's so cringy. He's trying to be cringy like me and she's trying to copy off my style. I don't really care, okay?
And that's still a virgin. Because
now he's talking about virginity.
Right now is guys that's from 16 to 27 is not getting none right now. You know what I mean? It's at an all.
What the hell is he talking about? Guys between 16 to 17 and all the way to 20 are getting some ass if they're super attractive, okay? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, guys. This dude don't know what I'm an old school G, and I know guys who are basically 16 and 17 up who are very attractive are getting some ass. He's talking about himself. I didn't get no ass. I know because I was around a whole bunch of niggas in Brooklyn, okay? They told me how pussy stories and shit. And then I wanted to part a piece of that shit. So I had to purchase the strap-on to get it. My personality is fucking more bubbly than theirs. And they told me, hey, if you can do that, you know, I can get into the draws, but I can't fuck it. They won't let me fuck it, okay? But I saw a lot of pussies and shit. I'm a pussy inspector. So the females would come to me. I walk down the hall with 2 women, 3. They used to call me Big M in Westinghouse. And to shout out all those who are in Westinghouse High and Homewood, okay, I'm still alive. My teeth are fixed, okay? Don't worry, I'm still okay. Hey, I got a fire conversation. Actually, it's a little better because I read so much shit, okay? So I did some other shit. I was a therapist, a babysitter, a masseuse, okay? Gynecologist, inspector. I was all sorts of crazy shit that other guys can't be. And I was like, oh, okay, you're doing pretty good. You getting paid for it? Yes, I get paid for it. These guys like him, they don't get paid. Kevin Samuels, you don't get paid. What is this? Okay, they don't get paid for doing their services for women. They do critique like fucking Kevin Samuels. He gives no information, including this guy as well. Let's continue on.
Time low, all time low. So don't you go put no pressure on yourself. What you should be doing is you should be getting on your purpose, all right? Because when you get on your purpose, then you will see that you'll start to deal with all women, because of hypergamy, guys, women gravitate to the guy that can put them in the best position. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like this. All women gravitate to a man who has money. So if you want to listen to Kevin Samuels, you want to be simping, okay, you go ahead and do that. I already told you that's not an alpha-like trait. To have a lot of money is so easy to pull women. You can actually pull women for free if you just have fake fucking money. You're looking at my video in the past. Fake money fucking works well. Fake money that looks so real that she can't decipher if it looks real or not. The only thing you gotta pay for is a hotel. You never bring hoes to your house. You never bring them to your house. No. You gotta give them a false ID. You gotta pick them up on the street in a bummy ass car and show off your cash. I've seen it done, and he don't know what he's talking about. So if you want pussy for free, you just gonna have to do some illegal things. You know, man. I ain't saying you should do it now. I've seen it done. I'm just trying to tell you. Fake money fucking is real. And I was like, yo, what the fuck, man? Okay, you guys want free pussy? Okay, you know, y'all some simps. Okay, but go ahead. I told you, it's free pussy out there. You just gotta have the fake money. You might have to spend a little bit of money on the hotel. Like I said, I repeat myself, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. If you're that simping, okay, you know, okay. But let's continue.
It is what it is, guys.
It is what it is, guys.
Anybody, they tell you anything else, then they're lying to you, guys.
Nobody's lying. I mean? No, you don't know if they're lying. It makes
no sense in beating ourselves up and wondering like everything I meet is trash, and then you start to get depressed.
Everything you say is trash.
Because then you guys go and you start to watch these other red pill content creators that don't tell you.
Red pillers and MGTOWers are such whiny boys. They're actually fucking up the game for the real alphas out there. How many times I gotta say this? If you're a red pillar, you're a sucker simp. If you're a MGTOWer, you're a sucker simp because you already know the psychology of women. You already know the psychology of women. I'm telling you before, time and time again. Get out of that red pill shit. You come to the emerald pill. Okay, you that's some real pimp shit. That's a pimp pill, motherfucker. Okay, but there will be someone who copy. You know, I think he's creating his Gus pill and shit. He's taking little bits and pieces from Gus, you know, but he ain't gonna mix it. He can proceed. I don't really care what he does. Okay, but let's continue on. I talk about everybody on the internet. Okay, I do response videos, guys. All right, okay. So let's continue a little bit more, and I'm gonna cut it off because he's talking nonsense and he's learning things from me and he's regurgitating it. Okay, but let's continue.
On your purpose. purpose because that's what God said to do.
God doesn't exist, people.
And
God is who you are.
Purpose on the pedestal,
no, God doesn't exist.
You ain't even gotta care about him. As long as your purpose is on the pedestal, you could be one of those walking around here like you do everything for yourself and you don't believe. You
just
don't
have standards for yourself. It's you, right?
Is first.
Just say, no, it's not God, it's you, right?
So you can be ignorant to the fact of
you're not ignorant if you just have standards.
As long as you put your purpose on that pedestal.
Yeah, that's your purpose. Good, your standards.
The idolization of women, then...
No, you don't need to idolize used vaginas. Simp means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. All you men out there who's listening to this message, don't be like this guy. Don't be like telling guys, okay, trying to blame you as the negative bad guy for choosing the women, because it's never you guys' fault. You got to come to the right men or alpha men to teach you, because I've learned this, okay, all right? So you come to the right men. That's why he came to me and he said, oh, I like your videos. But he didn't want to respect what I was saying. So I had to lose contact with him. I had to cut him off on the Facebook. But we still keep in touch on the fucking Instagram. Okay, he's like ripping on me, and I'm like, why are you ripping on the old head, man? I'm much more talented than you are, and my skills is much higher than yours. Why are you ripping on me? Okay, I'm just trying to help you, but he want to try to rip, so he's losing that battle because he got a yellow tooth and he's a rat. Okay, let's continue.
You're gonna be all right, regardless of what you believe. You know what I mean? So let's
life
get that
is short.
Straight. You know what I mean, guys? Real quick, when you was a beta, man. Think when you was beta. And those of you that
everybody was a beta.
Don't you guys? You guys don't like y'all don't like confrontation. You like to be the nice guy. Y'all like to be the superhero, right? That's exactly what a 29% woman is. That's what the help me.
No, there is no 25%, 29% women. All right, it's just you're just gonna have to. The more positive the woman is, you go overseas. That's like probably a lot of you guys won't even try to work for them. Okay, you want to stay in these developed countries. There is no good women in Western worlds. Okay, now I've encountered a virgin in America, in Pennsylvania, and of course you may find a needle in a haystack every once in a while. But please, guys, don't settle for emotions as your ultimate goal. Take out the emotions and make sure you put everything up front. When you put everything up front, you're being alpha. Lots of guys don't put everything up front. This is what I want for you, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to show you myself. You're going to show me yourself. If she don't reciprocate that information back, give and receive information back, she's gone. All right? And that's all I'm going to end this video here because he's not talking anything relevant to me, okay? You know, come to me. I have plenty of people who follow me, okay? And so I'm not worried about this YouTube. I already told you this before. You got to pay services to get a lot of million subscribers. You got to do certain things. If you're looking for validation, go ahead and do that. I don't look for validation through the YouTube and the Facebook, all right? This is just noble deeds. This is therapeutic for me, all right? Because I know my background, okay? I'm on OnlyFans, okay? Yo, shit, I got a Pornhub, okay? How alpha is that? Okay, I don't fuck use vaginas, though. So that's another thing that makes me alpha, okay? I travel abroad, okay? And I'm about to go to Gambia. If you want to go to Gambia, get in touch with me before August. Pay your dues and fees, and we'll go out there together. We can even do a stream together. Other than that, I'm out of here, you guys, and I hope you learned something here, okay? So this video is called Why Beta Males Have a Hard Time Attracting Traditional Women. You can't find them in developed countries, baby. That's gone. There's no 29%. It's actually probably 1% you'll find a female who's a virgin, literally, who's raised up with her father. Very impossible to find in developed countries, especially when you travel over abroad and these women are not living with their father. 9 times out of 10, if they do have a father figure and he's not into polygyny, you might have a problem there as well. Because if she looks ugly, it's going to come from her mother or her father. You have to take my advice. Look at the parents. If the parents look like this, that's how likely your woman is going to look like them. So you got to think ahead. Think of assets. Think of yourself as healthy as possible. Alphas think of their health first before wealth. Health comes before wealth, okay? Don't flash your cash, okay? Because they're coming for you if you flash your cash. You dry snitch on yourself when you do that type of shit, you know? You really, the cops know who you are, okay? All right? I don't need to snitch on you. You snitched on yourself, okay? But other than that, that's all I really want to say, guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop it at 5'11", okay, because he doesn't really have any vital information. I teach him information because he's like one of my goons, my apprentices, okay? But we rip on each other all of the time, so we working together, okay? Trying to help the brother out. And if you want to listen to him because of me, okay, cool, okay? Peace.